Upgrade Accessibility's logo shows the words Upgrade Accessibility in white text on a maroon background. It rises up off-screen to make way for the Pride Our Way logo. The logo depicts a brown circle referencing a head, which sits atop dancing light pink and blue flowy arm lines. Below the arms are arched lines overlapping each other, forming a circle. These lines are each a color of the Pride rainbow. In the center of this circle is a black dot. The colors all come from the Progress Pride flag. The background is a tan, thin squiggle. Upgrade Accessibility and Pride Our Way were both founded by Mary Fashik. The logo for Pride Our Way was created by Judine Rose Studio. A maroon screen with white text that shows the logos for the sponsors of Pride Our Way. Some of the colors that you can observe on our sponsors' logos are red and violet, yellow, and brown. We would like to say thank you to our sponsors, Row House Publishing, Dear Patriarchy Podcast, Somewhere Under the Rainbow Collective, Sarah V., Brittany Carmona Holt, and Something Greater Social. The first submission is from Katt Purington. The first image is 3 pages with 2 portraits on each page, which sit on a table with a paper cutter and a clipboard. The 6 portrait photographs are of the same person's face with various levels of distress. Each is in a color: green, orange, pink, purple, blue, and teal. Katt's second image is vertical strips from each of the portraits from the previous photo. They are laid next to each other to reform the face. There is a strip of teal, blue, purple, pink, orange, and then green. The third image of Katt's trio is 6 rainbow portraits which sit on a brown and white background. Each portrait is made of 1 strip from each of the colorful original photography portraits of various levels of distress. The second artist to submit for this video is Bear. Bear has a message. Quote, "They are self-portraits done from bed, in bed, always in bed. I have severe MECFS, so bed is my anchor. And these portraits have helped me remember who I am, acknowledge that I am in fact still here, despite my isolation and inability to really connect beyond this room physically. All art is done on the Procreate app, and my Instagram handle for art is at thatfierymelodyart. And my website is https://reweavingthetapestry.weebly.com. I'm a multiply disabled queer and trans Jew living on Nisenan land, so-called Northern California." End quote. Bear's first image is a pop art style illustration of a person shown from the shoulders up with a monochromatic blue color scheme. The person is shirtless and wearing a beanie and has a beard. He is looking off to the right and has a blank expression. The background is solid blue. Bear's second image is a pop art style illustration of a person shown from the shoulders up with a monochromatic purple background. His face is white and his beard is a dark purple with magenta colored pillows in the background. He has long hair that's pulled back into a low ponytail. He is wearing a purple t-shirt and is looking to the left with a straight face. Bear's third image is an illustration of a person in bed with a close-up of his head laying on a pillow. The illustration is drawn in faded blue with a white background. His face is white with bushy blue eyebrows and medium-length hair, thin-rimmed round glasses, and a beard. His mouth is slightly open and he is looking straight ahead towards the viewer with one tear falling from each eye. He is wearing a white t-shirt with thick blue stripes. Bear's fourth illustration is of a person laying in bed looking to the left at the viewer. He has light skin with pink blotches around his eyes. He has a beard and long dark brown hair that is tucked behind his head on the pillow. He's wearing a white t-shirt. The background has a cream pillow and teal headboard. The illustration is outlined in thin black lines. Bear's fifth and final image here is a self-portrait in white and various shades of orange. Bear is laying on their bed with a nasal breathing tube. Their eyes are closed and they are facing to the side. They are wearing an orange circle necklace on their bare chest. They lay on a variety of orange pillows and bedding. This next piece is a Taylor Stonebarger creation. It's a portrait of two femmes flirting over a rainbow galaxy background with white dot and diamond stars. The person on the left is a black femme with curly, dark brown hair and a large, happy smile. They are wearing a teal tank crop with the bisexual pride flag on it. The person on the right is a light-skinned femme with light brown hair in a long heart braid. This person is kissing the other on the cheek while smiling. They are wearing a tank crop the color of the trans flag. The portrait has a white border and sits on a background of green grass with small pink flowers. The artist's signature, Taylor Stonebarger, is in the bottom left corner of the painting. The next three images were created by Raven. You can follow Raven at instagram.com/ravenbarra. Raven's first image is a watercolor painting of the trans flag. Raven's second image is a watercolor painting of the genderqueer flag. Raven's third image is a watercolor painting of a bronze box on a diagonal angle with the pride flag inside. In the center of the box is a gold heart outline. There is also a solid gold heart to the left of the box in the bottom right corner of the white page. The next 8 images were created by Jayce Nora. Jayce's first image is of a seal painted in streaks of bright yellow, shining on streaks of blues, ranging from teal to aqua to deep navy, accentuating its fins and tail. The seal is turned back with their face turned toward their back. The seal sits on a bed of painted yellows and oranges, reds, in patterns of cozy mounds, with a sky above in shades of deep reds. There is teal text across the sky reading, quote, "I must remember to treat myself with as much care as I treat others." Jayce's second image is a profile of a face screaming with fire of red, yellow, and orange bubble wrap is coming from it. The face is purple from the mouth up and blue from the mouth down, with small patches of the opposite color in each section near the curving line between the colors. They have short curly hair made of fabrics sewn into flowers. There is text of magazine clippings saying, quote, "How loud does a scream need to be heard?" The background is split of light purple above the mouth and periwinkle below it in a silhouetted skyline splitting them. Jayce's third image is a colorful painting of the side of an elephant's face and front leg, with a dull purple base and bright patches of streaks of yellow, orange, blue, red, white, black, green, and brown, accentuating the elephant. It sits on a yellow background with text saying, quote, "Looking forward is not always easy when you do not know how many days in a week you truly have," end quote, in black font. The full image has an orange border. Jayce's fourth image is a naked, fat, non-binary person who sits with their back to the camera. They are sitting on their knees with feet tucked behind them. One arm is shown up with their hand arching to touch their face. They are curvy with large breasts and a large butt. They are colored in patches of pinks, purples, blues, blacks, and whites. The image of the non-binary person is on a mustard background with a darker yellow line horizontally across the image and matches text saying, quote, "My gender does not depend on what you see when you look at me," end quote. The image has a border of pink, white, purple, black, and royal blue. Jayce's fifth image is the profile of a male lion with highlights of various colors, looking out onto a purple background with text saying, quote, "How can I push forward in a world that does not care if I live or die?" End quote, in turquoise font. The lion's face is painted sandy browns embossed with streaks of pinks, greens, yellows, and purples. Jayce's sixth image is a naked, fat, non-binary body who sits with their knee up and an elbow on their knee, raising a fist into the air. Their head is turned over their shoulder, and they have chin-length bright pink, purple, and blue hair. They have a background layered yellow, white, purple, and black, the non-binary flag colors. There is a turquoise background with purple text reading, quote, "I don't need to have a particular body to be non-binary," end quote. The image has a border of yellow, white, purple, and black. Jayce's seventh image is of a heron standing on top of a rock with their body facing the viewer and their head turned in a profile towards the rest of the painting. The rock is painted in splashes of dark blues, purples, and greens, and the Huron is painted in light blues, purples, pinks, and yellows. The Huron is looking towards a layered horizontal flow of pinks, purples, blues, and yellows, matching the colors of the Huron. The background is painted with thick, bold splashes of orange, purple, red, yellow, and browns. Jayce's 8th image is a painting of a stick figure sitting in a wheelchair. The wheel of the chair is shown through 6 points of the Jewish star, with a circle empty for the wheel. Person and Jewish star are in silver. Background, including inside the circle of the wheelchair, is a mix of shades of pink and purple.